Today I'll show you a successful trading account of mine that's been running a grid trading Forex robot for over 12 months. It is a funded account with Darwin X0 and it has been profitable for over a year now, but it is time to push it even further. I'll bring on my recording screen the Trade Explorer, which is the grid system I am talking about. I started it back on the 28th of July in 2023 and today is the 9th of September 2024, so it's over a year now. And you can see that it executed plenty of trades, like hundreds of trades on that funded account. The Trade Explorer is a grid system and I am trading it on a few currency pairs. You will see that I have it on the euro dollar, the pound dollar, the Aussie, euro pound, euro yen, pound yen, New Zealand dollar, dollar CAD and dollar yen. All of these charts are on M5 time frame, and it is really hard to understand which is the most profitable asset or how the expert advisor performs. That is why I'll show you the FX Blue stats, but you can see that this account achieved over 50% profit, or in total I have $54,537.71. If I show you the stats, you will see that there were 2-3 drawdowns, and that is why in the previous video I said that it is important to trade grid systems on platforms like Darwin X, where you have a lot of free capital or margin. If I scroll over, you will see that we have a very equal exposure with the Trade Explorer. The account history is 430 days for that account, but initially I was trading another expert advisor and later I started the Trade Explorer. It was right at that moment and it actually recovered the account. Now if I show you the stats and I show you the symbol tab and I remove the filter because I have a start day, so I will go for the day I started. This was the 28th of July 2023, so I'll go back to that date. Here it is, and for end date I'll select a day and I'll filter, and you will see that from all of the assets, if I arrange them according to the net profit, I have the most profit coming from Aussie and the pound dollar, and most of the others were profitable except the dollar Swiss. Now it's a personal choice whether you wish to remove the asset or you want to keep it when it is losing. I personally decided to remove it from the account. So if I show you, for example, the performance for, let's say, the current quarter, you will notice that the dollar Swiss is not anymore among the currency pairs that trade at, and all of those are on profit. So connecting your account to FX Blue is essential, and you can easily see which assets are profitable and which are losing. And if I show you my Darwin account, you will notice that I have 90,000 euro under management. So I started the Trade Explorer somewhere in here, the 27th of July, right after this huge drop from another expert advisor, and slowly it recovered the account. You can see the performance that I have, where we can see the return per month. So I wish I didn't have that negative July, which is the calibration phase in Darwin X. So if you have a bad losing month with any expert advisor, instead of replacing with another expert advisor, you restart the account and place the new system you want to trade. However, I didn't do it, and since this time I have a total return of 13.22. I have capital under management that was allocated from Darwin X, but I'm not really 100% satisfied from this performance because it is still not participating in the Romania Gold. So what I will do, I will push the expert advisor a little bit by increasing the lots traded. So I can show you that initially I started at 0.01, then I increased it, and currently I have a starting amount of 0.3. So if I show the expert properties, you will notice that in the money management section I have fixed lot of 0.3, or this is from where it starts as an initial order. So what I will do, I will increase it to 0.04, and as well as a lot exponent 1.15, I will increase that to 1.20, and I'll click on OK, and I will do the same for the rest of the currencies. But I can afford to do that because it is a DAWINX account and there is a lot of margin. So far the initial trade was with 0.3, and then if there was a consecutive trade, you will see that it opened the New Zealand dollar with 0.38 and then one more with 0.47, and it increases the loss until it recovers. That is why you have to push it slowly so you will find the right balance for the account and the expert advisor and still staying away from blowing it. And as I said, my goal here is to push the account a little bit more so I can participate in the Darwania Gold, which I'll show you in the next video for the channel. But before you go, check out in the description the promo codes for DAWINX and you can get a 20% discount on your monthly subscription. I already have plenty of accounts with DAWINX because they give me the freedom to trade grid martingale systems, and those are the sweetest, right? They achieve great results, but I can't really do that on $1,000 live account, and unfortunately I don't have a lot of capital to trade on live accounts, and honestly I wouldn't risk trading grid systems with my own money. This is why I prefer to trade it on DAWINX. And if the expert advisor blows the account, the worst thing that can happen is I will lose the track record, all the monthly subscriptions I paid. But once you achieve the silver status, you will be able to cover the subscription fee. So I personally feel it's nothing to lose if I push the Trade Explorer a little bit more. I'll leave the link to that expert advisor down below in the description. But recently I had a call with a serious trader who actually failed a live account with the Trade Explorer because it was around 5,000. So I would suggest not to trade it with real money, only with funded accounts like what DAWINX offers. Subscribe to the channel, guys, so you will see the next video of mine where I will show the account, which I have for quite a long, and it is already participating in the Darwania Gold. Now before you go, check out this video on my side and you will learn exactly how Trade Explorer works and my detailed review. Until then, I wish you safe trading. Don't forget I love you, and you guys trade safe. Cheers.